Hello, Jumoke. Welcome for joining us.
Good afternoon, Prince Alex. Well done.
How are you today?
I'm fine. Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us.
Welcome to the
Welcome, sir.
program, Bossede.
Good afternoon, ma. Thank you so
Good
much, ma.
afternoon. Yeah. I want to take you to the first question before we go, because today is going to be, I think it's like women talk. Yeah. So
Yes,
I'm going
ma.
to ask you the first question. Besides procreation and pressure, what are other benefits of sex to the body? Because most of us believe that sex is just something you need to do, especially in marriages after having one or two kids. That what you just need to have to do to bring children to the world, or probably once in a while you just feel like having it and you just go into it. But outside that, what are the benefits of it to the body?
Thank you so much, ma. Aside procreation and pleasure, one of the health benefits of sex is that sex improves the cardiovascular health. It improves the cardiovascular health, that it increases the rate of heartbeat. It helps the heart to remain healthy. Yes, because orgasm, which is the peak of sexual climax, as a means of making the heart to pump blood to all parts of the body so faster that the blood is able to circulate so well. And as a result of that, the heart health will be improved. Sex also lowers high blood pressure. Lowers high blood pressure due to the release of prolactin. Sex hormone, one of the hormones that is being released during sex is prolactin. What the prolactin does is that it helps the body to relax. Hormone that makes you to relax. It induces sleep. It makes you to sleep well in such a way that you will not even need all these sleeping pills. You won't be at the risk of high blood pressure when you have good sex as a woman. Sex also improves the immune system. It improves the immune system due to the release of the immunoglobulin A. It's a chemical that helps the immune system to be so strong and healthy. We all know that the immune system fights disease. It's the system of the body that helps the body to fight disease. So when you have a good sex as a woman, you tend to release immunoglobulin A, which improves the health, the immune system of your body. Then sex also alleviates your stress as a woman. No, the penetrating sex is not the only sex. Sex starts from the romancing, the kissing, suckling, fingering, touching, and everything. So the time that the man would take on you to play with you as a woman, then you will alleviate your stress. Sex is to distress. So those are the things that sex does. Sex also reduces the fibroids. We all know that fibroids is the growth of tissues in the body. So the penetrating sex now, the mechanical work that the penis does once it enters into the body of a woman, there is no any tissues can hide in the body, or those tissues will melt, and then there will be free flow of blood. So a woman who is having regular sex is not is not going to be at the risk of a fibroid. Yes, good sex also reduce dysmenorrhea. Dysmenorrhea is another name for painful menstruation.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
orgasm, which is the peak of sexual climax, and which is the peak of sexual pleasure, you know, uterine contraction. So, uterine contraction means the contraction of the womb. The uterus contracts, once it contracts like that, there will be free flow of blood. So, dysmenorrhea is also it reduces when you are having regular plasma. Sex is also anti-aging. It is anti-aging. It helps the body to look fresh because of the fact that the stem cell contains potassium. Sperm itself is proteinous, contains magnesium, potassium, creatinine. It also contains magnesium. It contains fructose. So all these about 30 components of sperm. So all the found in the sperm of a man. So when a woman is getting regular sex, all those chemicals in the sperm make her look younger than her age. You see women who are 50, you be saying no, they are 30, they are 45, they are 40. Yes, due to the fact that sex helps a woman to look younger than her age. Yes, sex also reduces indigestion because
Okay.
all the sex hormones,
Wow.
oxytocin, dopamine, endorphin, prolactin, all those hormones, they are probiotics. They are collectively called probiotics. And probiotic means they help in dietary. They help you to digest, to empty your bowels. Aside some people, when they finish having sex, they fast, they go to toilet, empty their bowels. So it's, sex helps you to reduce the rate at which you swallow drugs, taking medicine
Drugs,
every
yeah.
time. So all those things are the things that affect us. Let's also reduce breast cancer. Because of the
Oh,
touching,
yeah?
when the man walks on you, play with you, touch you, there is no loop that can hide on your breast or anything. No, everything, even if there is going to be something there, the man will have seen or discovered it. But when you're a woman that for so many years, no sex, no man is coming around, no, all those things they will store up in the body. Yes, sex also help vagina health due to lubrication. The labial minora and labial majora, that longitudinal tissue that houses the clitoris, it will be lubricated because it has mucosa cells, it has the clitoris, it has pig gland, it has so many organs that can help you that can lubricate it when you have sex with a man. So all those things are health benefits of sex. And even more, there is more to it because sex it helps a woman to be happy because all these sex hormones, they are feel good hormones, they are happiness hormones. They are secreted from the hypothalamus part of the brain, and it is that part of the brain that interprets pain and relief. So once this part of the brain is always interpreting pain, you are only secreting these hormones, you're not releasing them, then there will be aggressiveness, there will be all kinds of issues. People who have been abstaining from sex for a long time, they find it difficult to get over issues, to get over matters. Have any maybe a misunderstanding with them. They take things too far. They find it difficult to get over because all these hormones are raging in them, and they are natural. They are naturally secreted, and once the body secretes it, it has to be released. It can only be released through sex. So all these are more and more are the health benefits of sex. People tell people that a woman needs sex even more than man. A woman benefits more in sex. Let me put it that a woman benefits more in sex than a man because when a woman is touched, maybe the man, if the man is a good person that really understands the body system of that woman, and it touches all parts of her body, a woman can experience orgasm like 3-4 times in one sex. But the man is only one. It's only after his ejaculation, he goes through the refractory mode. We have 4 stages of sex. We have the stage of excitement. We have the stage of plateau. We have the stage of orgasm and refractory stage or resolution stage. That is the stage that you relax, then you get ready for another round. So it is that only orgasm, that the single orgasm that the man will experience. But before the man experiences that one orgasm, the woman will have experienced like 2, 3, or even 4 in one stage. Because a man can make a orgasm through, even without the penetrative sex, through romancing, playing, and all of that. So the woman benefits more in sex than than the man. And so all these are health benefits. Like maybe as we discuss, we'll talk more about the health benefits. Thank you so much.
Boss, before you go further, I quickly want you to please define the middle age, the age for these women. Let's know the category of women that need this sex. Because I actually know that so many women, once they've had 1, 2, 3 kids, they say it's over. But they don't know there's a lot of benefits for having sex. So please, can you throw more light on it?
Thank you, Maya. When we talk about middle-aged women, we start from the age of 20 to 50. As a woman grows, the sex urge increases. The libido increases right from the age of 20, 25 to 45 to 50. So at that age, from between 20 to 50, a woman is expected to have good sex. Even after menopause. Menopause does not stop a woman from sex. Since we are not talking about the people, the post-menopause people, we are talking of middle-aged women because all these effects, all these things, they have ways of making a woman to react in so many ways that can easily affect her. And this tender age is the age at which a woman forms relationship, have home and marriage. And the friends you make between this age of 20 and 50 are the ones that might be your friend even in old age. So this age of 20 to 50, a woman should have good sex so that her whole age will be secured and protected. Yes, so when we say middle age, we mean between the age of 20 and 50.
50. All right, thank you.
Okay, let me ask you, because you have been able to establish the importance of sex to the body, but let's connect it to the mental health right now. You see people who have abstained from sex for a very long time, they begin to have this, how will I, fall into depression and that, right? So if they have to have sex regularly, will it actually help their mental health state?
Okay, yes, sex as a means of improving the mental health of a woman. Yes, because all the sex hormone we talk about, oxytocin, dopamine, endorphin, all these hormones depleted from the brain. The brain controls every activities of the body. And so once these hormones are not being released, you only secrete them, then naturally you only release them through sex. The sex is not one of the effects, the mental health effect is mood swing. Why is it that lack of sex for a long sex abstinence for a long time can lead to mood swing? Is that there will be inability to engage in pleasurable things because of the fact that the brain is always recording pain every time. That hypothalamus is the one that controls both pain and relief. So once that part of the brain is only interpreting pain, complain every time, and the woman, even when you have a woman in the house, you're not making love to her, she'll be aggressive. So there will be mood swing. It is a mental health illness. People like that, when you're discussing with them, maybe, okay, you want to go to the cinema, want to have a nice time with them, okay, they might tell you, okay, no problem. Before, when you think of her night, she changes her mind. So what is it? I'm not interested again. So, all these things are natural. So one of the mental health effects of sickness, mood swing, if they have associated with people like that before, get angry, things not to make them angry. Then is depression, is bipolar dysfunction. We have hyperactive and depression. So lack of ability. There is no easy. One is associate them your man life.
Can I pause you a moment while we quickly go on a short break? Let's quickly go on a short break. When we come back, she will actually explain how having regular sex can actually help boost your mental health state. Don't go anywhere. Stay right back.
Hello, welcome to Let's Talk. My name is Blessing Omwa Imuzi. With me is my co-host.
Irrespective of whatever the situation is, there's no justification for violence.
Okay.
And so there's some women, we've had situations where they're
that first impression, a narcissist have that first impression.
So a narcissist will always create an impression that you find it difficult to.
They know or carry out a sexual advancement on a child.
Called basic learning, language and functional skills.
Substances which, when we take them, alter the way our bodies function. You won't be happy. You won't be sick as such.
Welcome back to Let's Talk. We are still on the issue of long-term sex abstinence on mental health for middle-aged women. And we still have Olajumoke. Sorry, Jumoke. I don't know why I keep referring to Olajumoke. Maybe I have a very wonderful friend called Olajumoke. We still have her with us, and you were having a line of thought before we went on break. I want you to quickly finish the line then before we come to the next issue we have to be discussing on this topic.
Okay, I was talking about the fact that abstinence can lead to depression, long-time sex abstinence, because of the fact that there is no intimacy and there is no release of oxytocin. You see, oxytocin and dopamine, all other sex hormones too are the notorious. They make a woman feel happy. But once all these hormones are not being released, they stayed in the body. So they are meant to make, because even when you go on Google, you type sex hormone, Google call them feel good hormone. So sex is the sweetest experience that a woman can experience or can have. So lack of sex can lead to depression. So the happiness that is not released. Only being that the hormones are raging, they are fighting in the body of those man, and she's not dead to release them. That's why it comes to a stage that the woman will lack intimacy, and I was saying that we humans are social beings. We are meant to associate, to release. The woman comes to a stage where she's not to associate sex. No, a woman understands the depression. Then another health effect is anemia. And you don't need lots of intellectual ability. She will always do something that is being meant for her, even if maybe she has an idea in the people and it's not a she has the first thing she up and she like that to her. It is for us. It is the fact that you are raging it, they are not releasing them. Yes. So another mental health effect, self-esteem. Talk about that. We talk about mood swing. Talk about then loss of libido. Libido is a mental health effect of sex abstinence, because once the urge is coming, we always ovulate. And when we ovulate, one of the symptoms of ovulation is increase in urge. So once always having this urge and you're not feeding it, a time will come that the urge will go, we just vanish. That's why you see some women saying 10 years they've not had sex. They have lost their libido. And normally a woman's body sort of feeling at least once in a while like you want to have sex. When they have a man come around you, normally a woman's supposed to be feeling like that. Just like men, they have their early morning erection. Women's supposed to be having this kind of feeling once in a while. But once a woman has come back by, she don't think this thing in that means she now loss of libido. That is total loss in sexual urge, which is so wrong, which is not supposed to be, because sex is part of an adult life. It's part of a woman's life. So that means a particular part of her brain has become insensitive, because the man reacts spontaneously. It is the man that the reaction of a man to sex is spontaneous. But we women, we respond. We are responsive. The man is spontaneous. The woman is responsive.
Man is responsive.
So once the woman is responsive, that is when a woman is touched, she responds. But the man's own is spontaneous. That's why a man can see maybe dress or anything, and you bite it. Because it is spontaneous. It is spontaneous. It doesn't mean if the best wife or not. Once a man sees anything that can excite him, the man becomes excited, because the man responds spontaneously. It is the woman that is responsive. Our own is responsive. So once a woman has lost her libido, that means the part of the brain that is interpreting touch, telling her that you are touched, then you feel happy, that part is sealed off. Is sealed. It's a health illness. By the time a woman says she's saying, feeling like to have sex, loss of libido is a mental health illness. Is the mental effect of sex illness. Then we have talked about mood swing. This one is very in our society. Mood swing and depression. Yes, all these things are effects of sex abstinence. Some women, they will pack all kinds of drugs. You swallowing drugs, Lexotan, to sleep. If you take 50 of Lexotan, just 10 minutes sex can do these things that these pills can do for you. Because when you have release prolactin, which is a relaxation hormone, you sleep. Some women, they have changed their mind, they have packed their mind, but they are doing themselves more good. Thank you so much.
Quickly, let me ask you this. Okay, now, because lately some women prefer using sex toy, what they call it, a vibrator, and they think, they can reach orgasm and it's okay. Can that serve actually?
No, absolutely not. I've said it in one of my live chats that dildo cannot replace penis. One of the things that dildo cannot, dildo can give a woman cancer. because the chemicals that are used to make this dildo are, yes, they are carcinogenic, like bisphenol A, like PVC, like glycerin. All these chemicals, they put them they are what they put together to manufacture this dildo. Latex is also part of it, and they will put all the chemicals together in order to soften it, this so that it will not pinch you or wound you. So those chemicals that are to soften it, to make it to your body, carcinogenic. So there are chemicals that they are to be coming in contact with the body regularly. That's one thing that dildo can do. So can give a woman cancer. Then number 2 is that dildo cannot take a woman through the 4 stages of sex: excitement, plateau, orgasm, and resolution. Dildo cannot take you through, because what you do is maybe 2 minutes, you just put it and you have come. Dildo cannot alleviate your stress. All the health benefits of sex that we have listed earlier on, dildo cannot give you all these health benefits, because you are the one in charge, you are the one controlling it. Maybe 3 minutes you have reached your orgasm, you forget about it. You cannot compare that to a man coming to you with you all the time that the man will take to. In fact, we are the one using these men, even because they work on us, do all kinds of things, get to that stage. So dildo cannot do that. Dildo can do urinary tract infection if you don't know how to clean it. If a woman there is this liquid they normally use, it becomes a problem, because when you just use, you're not cleaning it very well. The next time you still take it and you see all these things, dildo cannot. It's God that created penis to not create an alternative for it. We just have to know that, and so that we will not give ourselves health problem later. So dildo can do that. It can give you urinary tract infection. It cannot take you through the 4 stages of sex. It cannot also alleviate your stress. It cannot alleviate your stress. Whereby sex,
whether we like it or not, sex alleviates our stress. That's it.
Yes, it
That's
does.
not the argument.
It does.
It does. It does. Okay. So let me quickly ask you this time, because time is running out. I want to find out, how long can someone abstain from sex that it won't affect you mentally?
It depends on individual, actually. For women, they will say, I can stay if Jesus comes. But I personally, I will recommend a year, at least a year. Yes.
Okay. So when a woman, so like we were saying, so you said something the other time about the libido, that once it's switched off, that power that is responsible for the libido to come to active, and if that is switched off, it's finding it difficult for it to come back again. So what we want to do, because sometimes I think I know 1 or 2 people who probably does not have feelings, and they believe that nothing a man will do, they will never respond. So how do we handle that?
People like that continue to relate with a man. Continue to relate. This thing is natural. Once you continue to relate, the libido, it will come back. You start getting it back. You start getting it back. You know, one thing is that place where there will be peace, there will be health, that will make us healthy, is where we normally run away from. So a woman, we didn't need to run away from our man. Just keep going to him, keep requesting, be friendly to him. A time will come that the libido will get this one.
All right. Like, I want to say something here, because I actually discovered that so many women are very aggressive. And actually, when I did study, I understood that most of them, their husbands or their man have not been around for years, and it probably brings that kind of reaction. So people like that, how do you counsel them, or what do you tell them to do? Hello, Basade, are you hearing me? Hello? Hello? I think we've lost her.
Okay, I don't know, maybe we've lost her.
But we're almost
done. But
almost
let's look at it. You see, these are actually the most problem with most people.
Yeah.
They think, oh, because I have at a certain age, or I have at a certain things, I don't need a man, I don't need anybody, I can be fine. And you begin to discover in the behavior some aggressive behavior, unpredictable behavior, and you begin to wonder why this person wasn't like this. Actually, I think what she explained right now is this probably could be the reason.
Yeah,
why
you know, like she said something, it's not even about the sex alone. It's even from the stage one, from the romance, from the kissing to down. And any woman that is being worked on, you have the power to avoid fibroid and some aggressive nature. So if as a woman and you are running away from sex, you don't want to have sex because you feel that you have 1 or 2, 3 kids, no, it doesn't help. Because you are not mentally balanced now. Because as a woman who is having a regular sex, you far look younger than your age.
Yeah.
So these things, they have a way of helping
your,
us.
your skin texture,
everything about
your
you.
Skin texture.
You understand? So I just believe that we women shouldn't see any reason why we should run away from sex when it is around us. Because it's an opportunity.
I think we have her back.
Okay. Hello, Abasade. Hello? Oh, I think we've lost that. So let's round up. Alice.
Okay, as we round up, you have to understand as a woman that whatever God have created, He have a purpose for it. And that purpose for that thing must be exploited to the letter. So you not having sex, actually, you are not punishing your husband, or rather trying to keep sanity, but actually there are some basic things that you are supposed to get when you are sexually active that will help you to be productive, keep you mentally stay balanced, and which other one again?
Avoid fibroid and all that.
Avoid fibroid.
Yeah. And
so,
even cancer, because from what she
even
said,
cancer, she said cancer of the
that
breast.
once there is a regular relationship between you and the man can easily discover that something is wrong.
Because
but
during the time of romance,
you'll be able to know that there is a little lump or something is coming up. But if you keep on having irregular sex, there's no way you're going to be cancerous. So that's what she just made us to understand.
You know, this thing also have effect on the men. When the men, what they call prostate cancer.
That
would be another topic for another
we'll
different
talk about
day.
that, but at the same time, don't forget that the benefits are more for the women than the men.
That's
you
what
know,
she
because
said,
when men are,
like you guys,
are only moved by what you see,
guys will start
but the
paying
women
us
are being
now.
moved by,
you guys will start paying. You guys will start paying us.
action.
You guys will start paying us.
We
Start
will pay you
approaching
guys,
us.
no, because God
Start
has made it for
approaching
you
us.
people to approach us.
Start asking us.
No, that God has made it. It is the men that we approach. It's the men that will come for you.
So unfortunately, we have come to the end of the program for today, and I hope you have a wonderful time listening to her analysis, and or you've been able to get 1 or 2 things from her advice. So my name is Prince Alex Manajemo, and with my co-host.
Well, it was nice having this topic, because we as women, sometimes we tend to run away from a lot of things, believing that we know it all, but we don't know it all, because sex has a way of improving our own life and our own life system. Everything about us mentally, sex benefit, a woman benefits a lot from sex. So I'm indulging you, especially women out there probably who I believe they've had 1 or 2 kids. I don't need sex anymore. I don't want to have more children. I don't want to do this. You're not starving the man. You're only bringing problems to your head. So please look forward to having good relationship and good sex life with your partner. Till we come your way, same time, same station. I still remain your girl, Blessing Omoa Imoze.
Bye-bye and stay blessed. Till we come your way next week, same station, same time. Bye-bye.
Hello, welcome to Let's Talk. My name is Blessing Omoa Imoze. With me is my co-host.
This Prince Manajemo, Alex.
Irrespective of whatever the situation is, there's no justification
for it.
Violence, okay.
And so there's some women, we've had situations where they're
That first impression, a narcissist have that first impression.
So a narcissist will always create an impression that you find it difficult to.
They know or carry out a sexual advancement on a child.
We call basic learning, language and functional skills.
Substances which, when we take them, alter the way our bodies function. You won't be happy. You won't be sick as such.